history about this shoe. One of my best friends actually got one of these when we were in, I think, freshman year or middle school. I can't remember when they came out. Possibly freshman year. But he got these. I think he got the black colorway though. And ever since then, I'm still trying to get all three. But this was the coolest one, so this is the one I went for first because it has the camo pattern. But the other pair is black and red, and then the third pair is white and red. But this show is super dope, and I'm hoping that with my ring light camera settings, that is not too bright on the show. I might try putting it back farther, and I was even thinking about getting like a night light to put on the other side of the room, just so it's like kind of dim lighting, not like super bright, super dark. But yeah, this is definitely in my top 5 in my current collection. And maybe, possibly this summer, I might be wearing these. I'm not sure. This is definitely, in my opinion, a summer shoe, not a winter shoe, because they have the icy bottoms. And if you know anything about the clear, like icy Jordan bottoms, that as soon as you start to beat them, they turn yellow and look kind of gross on the bottom. But a cool thing I just noticed, I'm pretty sure this is like the Supreme logo right here on the bottom. I didn't notice that before. I think I actually have I'm not sure, a pair of pants that match these, which is cool. And then again, please let me know in the comments if I'm being too loud at any part of this video. This is literally my first time testing this mic, so I listened to it, like a recording of myself talking before I used it, and it seemed fine, so hopefully it's not too bad. Next up, I have the military blue Air Jordan 4, and I know a lot of you guys in the comments liked the 4's video. I didn't grab this because the comments said this is literally just one of my favorite shoes, and I'll explain why. So, I didn't really ever get Jordans growing up, but my freshman year of high school was kind of when I started to like branch out, and obviously started like making my own money and working jobs and stuff like that. So this was actually my first pair of Jordans ever, my freshman year of high school. And instead of the Nike Air being on the back, it was the Jumpman logo. As you can see on the 5s, the Jumpman logo on the back. I don't even know, the 2015, 2016 pair, I'm not sure. But the last release of these, with the Jumpman on the back, that was my first pair of Jordans, so this shoe is very near and dear to my heart. So that's why it is in my top 5. Next up, also, I know this is probably gonna look crazy hype beast of me to show a bunch of Supreme shoes, but I don't know. I feel like anybody can get general release Jordans. Like you can go to the mall right now and pick up like Aqua 8s, which I was actually gonna do a video on, hopefully in the future. But something about the chase to get like hype shoes or like kind of more expensive shoes is like what I'm into Jordans for. I am not the type of person that's gonna pay resale. Like I didn't spend $400 or $500 on these. Like I got them for a good price. I can't remember how much, but I think it was on Black I grabbed it to be in my top 5. But like I said, the black one, the grayish one would actually be in my top 5. But this shoe itself, I'll explain why I like it so much. And I'll actually use the other shoe to show an example. So, I like the Supreme 5s because of the colorway and how they look. I like this 5 because of the material and the way it was made. So, as you can kind of see on the tongue, it's a lot thinner. And the whole shoe itself is a lot thinner. And if you've ever worn 5s, you know that it's a super chunky shoe. Very comfortable, but it's a very chunky shoe. It's like a baggy pants type of shoe, in my opinion. But this shoe, I put it on, super comfortable, super thin. You could wear this with shorts or whatever. I think eventually, if I get the gray pair, I will really start to wear these a lot and kind of beat them because they're already like super yellow. They don't come this yellow, but after you let them kind of sit for a while, they start to yellow like this naturally. With all things that are white, they'll start to yellow eventually. But for whatever reason, this shoe is notorious for doing that very quickly. The other pack of shoelaces, the red shoelaces are in the other shoe. But it comes with two packs of shoelaces that literally say shoelace. So, if you get these, there's no way you can be confused on what this bag is. It tells you. It's a shoelace. So yeah, super dope, super cool shoe. And I love the lace lock that's on the front of it. And of course, the big obnoxious zip tie. This is Off-White Nike 2020 zip tie. Great shoe. So this last shoe, if my house was burning down and I could only save one pair, it would be the pair that I'm about to show you. So let me go ahead and grab it. This is my favorite shoe that I've ever touched in my life. So this is the Nike Air Force One Premium Halloween switch up